So, I know it's been like a whole month or so since Christmas has passed, but I did want to talk about one of the gifts that I got for Christmas, and it was an Aespa Armageddon album. I'll show that to you in a second, but first I do want to apologize. I did say I was going to make an Aespa lore video, but I didn't realize how many songs they had. Well, I knew how many songs they had, but I didn't realize how long it'd take to try and dissect every single one of them and try and figure out the story, because some things were just like really confusing to me. So I'm kind of like pausing on that. I've got up to like probably Illusion, which isn't very great, but it was, I had to look up a lot of different things just to figure out what was going on in each song. So I'm probably going to come back to that another time, kind of like my Attack on Titan series and the Demon Slayer rant that I wanted to do. But anyways, so yeah, today I'm just going to talk about Aespa. If you didn't know, Aespa is my favorite K-pop group ever, and probably, yeah, they're probably my favorite like singers and rappers ever. And they're not for everyone, but I feel like their music is just like really good. Yes, I remember I was like ranking different K-pop groups that I liked, and I think I had them like pretty high on each ranking, but at the same time I also said that like maybe Twice was like my favorite group ever or something. But that has changed. Now Aespa is now my favorite group ever. I love all of their songs. I love their concept. I love the storyline. I love everything about their group. But before I get into the album and talking more about the group, I did want to show you something else. So, yeah, like a few weeks or like a month ago, I used some of my Christmas money to buy this binder. It's a, what is it called? A photo card binder. You just put a bunch of photo cards in here, basically. And I don't have a lot because I only bought. Oh yeah, speaking of my albums, so as you can see, I redid my shelf back here. I put my Stray Kids, my bootleg Stray Kids plushies up there. They're not official, but yeah, I put them on the wall. I have like a bunch of random different stuff there. I have my Monster High dolls up there now. I kept them on my desk for like the longest time because I did not feel like going all the way up there. But yeah, I have my Monster High dolls on display, and I have a bunch of other stuff up there, and all of my K-pop albums are like all the way in the back behind everything, so you can't even see them anymore, which is too bad. But for my Armageddon album, I keep it on my, what is it called? On like this shelf that's in my closet. Should I show? Yeah, I think I could show that. Let me see. Yeah, so yeah, I usually keep it next to that. Where is it? Next to this Hello Kitty bowl up here. I usually keep the my I usually keep the Armageddon album there because I like to look at it. It's really pretty, and also it's easy to access it. I don't have to move it from all the way back there whenever I want to listen to the songs. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I only have a few K-pop albums, and well, I only have a few albums in general. I don't usually buy albums. It's just for like K-pop groups that I like. So I only have a few photo cards, but I did put them into here. So as you can see, this one I got, it's Giselle, obviously. I got it from my Drama album. And then this one, I think it came with, I don't actually know. I think this winter one came from my Armageddon album, I think. I'm pretty sure. These two, Yeji and Ryujin, they came from, what is it? Born to Be, I think. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm struggling to think about it, because I only have like one album from a couple of groups that I like, except for aespa. I have two of their albums, being Drama and Armageddon. But yeah, so I have them two. And then I also, oh, yeah, here's the backs of those ones. So yeah, this tells me which album they came from anyways. Okay. So then now I have 3 Jihyo photo cards from her Zone album. And some of these I took off of my wall up there and replaced them with like fake photo cards. And all of those photo cards are aespa photo cards, fake aespa photo cards. I wanted to have my like official real photo cards in the binder. So yeah, I took them all down and put them in here instead of having them on my wall. So yeah, these are from Zone, the Zone album. And then there's Mina from Ready to Be. Okay, Ready to Be and Born to Be always get me confused. But yeah, okay, so that's where those ones are from. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Those are the backs of it. And then also I have 4 Julie photo cards from Ready to Be. Yeah, I always get Ready to Be and Born to Be confused. So yeah, these are all Julie photo cards from Ready to Be. And yeah, these were also on my wall. Like, all of them were. And there's another Julie photo card. I don't know why it came with so many of her. But yeah, and then there's also 2 Stray Kids photo cards from the Rockstar album that I have. And yeah, that's all of the photo cards I have. I hope to get more one day. And I really like this binder. It's like really cute. And now we can actually get into what this video is about, which is aespa's Armageddon album, as well as just talking about how much I love aespa. So yeah, this here is the Armageddon album that I got. I really like the way it looks, and I'm not gonna lie, when I was asking for the Armageddon album, I was really hoping that I got the Ning Ning one, and thank God I actually got it. I feel like I like hers the most, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot what the other ones looked like, but I really like this one the most, the way it looks. And also Ning Ning is just like really pretty. So yeah, this is how it looks like up close. And then this is the back. Like, seriously, she's so, okay. Yeah, she's like really pretty. I can't. Okay, so I love the colors on it. This is like a perfect example of the type of aesthetic that I really like. So yeah, I really love the way it looks. And I like this first page. Okay, I have a thing with like really bright colors. I love bright colors. I've been trying to get more bright colored clothes and stuff. And just like decorations, because I just love bright colors. So anyways, this is the first page. This is obviously a reference to, what is the song? Supernova. I'm like some kind of supernova, I think it was. I think the line was. Yeah, and then, what's the second page? Yeah, and then this is the second page. Yeah, it's quoting that line from Supernova. Yeah, it's like so pretty. Oh my gosh. I seriously love aespa's whole theme and whatnot. It's so good. And this is like the third page. Has all the members on it. And I'm not going to show you each and every page because, well, yeah. Oh, and look. It continues the lyrics. Yeah, Karina. She okay. I'm going to have to say something. Ooh, I think having having the thing like this made my screen darker. But anyways, yeah, if you didn't know, Karina was my favorite aespa member. But then I started to like Ningning more. But then recently, when they came out with this album, ooh, Giselle, okay. When this album came out, Giselle became my favorite. But then when Whiplash came out, when Whiplash came out, Winter became my favorite member, and now I just don't even know anymore. I can't decide who's my favorite. They're all so pretty, and they're all like cool, and I can't. But yeah, I think right now at this very moment, I must say Winter is probably my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to decide. But yeah, so this is what the album looks like. And I'll just skip to like a bunch of other pages. I like how like the colors aren't always like the same across the pages. Like some of them, as you saw, was like more red. Some are, well, blue. Some were like pink and stuff. Yeah. Look at Ning Ning. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, this album is like so cool. And then what else was on here? Hold on. Ooh, okay. I really like this page. Like, look how pretty Karina is. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I love this. This is literally my aesthetic. I love the like glittery things in her hair, and I like the earrings and everything. It's so cool. And yeah, I like the lyrics. The lyrics are very hard to like read. It's like sometimes kind of hard to read the way they format the lyrics. I don't really worry about that. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then there's this. Okay. But yeah. Where was I? Just scrolling through pages. Oh, look at Giselle. Okay. Like, I don't know. Oh, and when I looked at this album, I didn't notice before, like when I watched the music video or anything, but Winter has like these like elf ears, and I did not notice that until I looked in this album. But yeah, this album is really cool and everything. They have like credits at the end of the book and everything. And then in the very back, there's their group name on this, and then the actual CD. I mean, you could pretty much see the whole thing through there, but yeah, this is the CD that came with it. It's like pretty simple. I think this is supposed to be like a butterfly for like Ning Ning, you know, because her thing is like her like symbol or whatever it's called is a butterfly, as you can see on this page. So yeah, that's what the Armageddon album that I have looks like. I had a couple of other things that came with the album. Like, okay, you could barely see it, but it's hard to like point at stuff because what I'm seeing on my monitor is like mirrored or whatever, so it's like hard to figure out where things are. Be like right up. Ooh, okay. Like right up there. The album came with those 3 circles you see there. They're the eyeballs of all the members. Well, only 3 of the members. I don't know why I didn't get all 4 members, but I think I have all eyes except for Karina's. Or yeah, I don't know. I don't know whose eyes I have. But yeah, the album came with their eyes basically, and it just has like their symbols in it. It has the star for, I think it's Winter. There's the butterfly for Ning Ning. I'm not sure if I have that one. Either Ning Ning is missing or Karina is missing. But anyways, there's a heart for Karina, and then I think a moon for Giselle. And I like how they all have their own little symbol. But yeah, I only got 3 for some reason. And then there's also a poster that I have, like, back here that came from the album. You could barely see it. You could see winter up there, but that's as much of the poster as you can see. But yeah, the poster did come with the album. And then I think there's a couple of other things that came with it, but I can't remember what I did with them exactly. Yeah, I have no clue. Oh, ooh. Okay, so there was this like cool picture that I got of Karina. I'm gonna try and show you that. I don't want to like move the camera too much because it starts messing up if it moves too much. Oh, and look at this cool little, well, it's not little, this cool PC that I got recently. Yeah, hold on. Okay, so up there you can see that picture. Oof. You can see this picture up here that came with the album, and I really like that picture. So I put it up there so I could be able to look at it all the time. So yeah, I think that's all that came with the album, as well as like a couple of stickers and other like small picture things, but I'm planning on putting some of those things on my Blackpink box. My Blackpink box is basically a safe that's like pink and has like some black accents, and when I first got it I just put a bunch of Blackpink stickers all over it, like and like a bunch of pictures of the Blackpink members and stuff, and it has a bunch of stuff that has to do with Blackpink in there, so I call it my Blackpink box, but it's a safe that I have like all of my valuables in. And ever since I started getting albums, since a lot of albums come with stickers, I just start putting a bunch of the stickers on it. In fact, let me just show you it, because why not? Okay, so yeah, this is the Blackpink box. It started off as just Blackpink, but then I started putting a bunch of other stickers on it. So yeah, this is like the top. This sticker here is, it's like a 3D sticker, like it's not like flat. As well as this one, it's always like falling off, or like it's always like peeling off. So yeah, but anyways, the rest of the stickers are fine. So as you can see, I just put like a bunch of different things on here. This is from the Zone album that I have. These are just like random stuff that I got online. Same with this. Or well, yeah. And then this either came with the Twice light stick that I got, or it might have came with the Ready to Be album. I'm not really sure. And then you have this from the Rockstar album, and if you could see that right there, there's like a few little like gemstone things. And then on this side, you can see I have another Blackpink sticker as well as a Rockstar sticker. Well, it says Megaverse, but it's from the Rockstar album. And then, what is this? This is also from the Rockstar album, and this right here is from the Zone album. And I think that's it. Oh wait. And then there's this one on this side that's from the Zone album. I plan on putting more stickers on here, but I haven't really got to it yet. Okay, it's gonna be tough putting that back where I just got it from, so I'm gonna just leave it over here. And then I have like a bunch of valuables in there, and as well as even more Blackpink stickers that I just don't have any space to put them anywhere really. So that's basically everything, right? Yeah, okay, so yeah, I think that's all I wanted to show, right? I don't know. I got a bunch of new things for Christmas, and I kind of wanted to show off the stuff. But anyways, back to what I was going to talk about. So with the Armageddon, I was going to review the Armageddon album. So, I'm not going to lie, I think Armageddon is it definitely is my favorite album of Aespa. I should probably rank all of their albums. But anyways, it's definitely my favorite album that Aespa has. And I really love every single song in the album, except for Melody. I don't really like that one. Like it's good, but it's not for me. And also I also don't really like Live My Life all that much. It's good, but I don't listen to it all the time. But I definitely don't listen to Melody like at all ever. I probably listen to it like twice. But the other songs I listen to almost every day. So if you didn't know this, I on YouTube I got a badge or something for being the of being an Aespa listener. I don't know. I could probably show you if I could find it later. In fact, let me see. Oh wow. Okay, so I so I just pulled up the badges, and apparently I'm in the top 0.5% of listeners for Yena, which is a soloist that I just got into recently, which is interesting because I did not really listen to many of her songs really that often. But yeah, I was in the top 0.75% of listeners in September for Aespa, which is pretty nice, which you could see. It's like, ooh, it's this bottom one right here. So yeah, that's really cool. I feel like that doesn't really mean anything since it came from YouTube and whatever. But yeah, that makes me feel good about myself because I love Aespa, and I'm definitely not their biggest fan. Otherwise, I would have a lot more of their albums, and I'd probably be a crazy fan that probably would have tracked them down or something. But yeah, I do pride myself in being a big fan of Aespa. They're the best group, in my opinion. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they should be more popular than Blackpink because they actually have like good songs, and like Blackpink is good. I don't know why, but I always I always end up saying something bad about Blackpink in these videos. But like, I'm sorry, but Blackpink, their songs they're mediocre, to be honest. But Aespa, their songs are always interesting. They always switch up their songs every time. They have story to their songs. Like, their songs have actual meanings and everything. Like, I feel like Aespa should be more popular. But anyways, oh, also, look at this cute phone case I got recently. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Yeah, about the about the Armageddon album. Ooh, how do I feel about it? I love it. It's my favorite album. Armageddon is I think Armageddon is actually my second favorite song. I thought I liked it more, but I think I like Supernova more. I think Supernova is more my style. Uh it was kind of like bland since it kind of kept that same energy throughout the song. It kind of just started off like super, it didn't like, okay, I don't know how to explain it. It just kind of like stayed at the same wavelength the entire time, if that makes sense. But I do really like Supernova a lot. I especially like the bridge, I think, where they go, ooh. Well, okay, let's utilize my album for once and actually look at the lyrics. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I just saw this page and thought to show you guys it because I don't know, it looks cool. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Look at how pretty. Ugh. Seriously, Karina is ooh, okay. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Like, seriously, why is Karina so pretty? Oh my gosh. Okay. I like can't find the lyrics at all. Seriously, this picture. Okay. If only I could focus on looking for the actual song. this picture right here. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop doing this. Where are the lyrics? Please give me the lyrics. Okay, finally, I found it. And this page is like kind of pretty too. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I like a while ago I actually learned the lyrics to the song, but I forgot it kind of. I know some of the parts though. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like this part of the song right here. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, this part of the song here. Those parts. That part of the song was my favorite. So yeah, the bridge. I think it doesn't tell me, but yeah, I think that's the bridge. That part is my favorite part of the song, and I also like the dance for that part of the song. And also Giselle and Karina after the first chorus, that part was, I'm pretty sure like everybody loved that part. But yeah, that part was amazing. But yeah, so I really love that album. For me, okay, let me tell you guys my favorite songs from that album in order. Yeah, in order from my most favorite to my least favorite. So let me pull out my Aespa song playlist. I put a playlist of like every single song they have that I could find on here. I must say that my favorite Aespa song ever in the entire world though is Flowers. That song is amazing. Okay, anyways. So back to what I was doing. So on my playlist I have Armageddon ahead of Supernova, but my opinion has changed. I like Supernova most. So my favorite song is Supernova, then Armageddon, then Mine, and then let me find the others. Licorice, Set the Tone, Long Chat, Bahama, Prologue, Live My Life, and Melody. I think that's all of the songs on the album. Unless I put some more of their songs like way farther down. But yeah, I think that's all of the songs of the album, and that's the order in which I like those songs, from my most favorite to least favorite. Now, what else was I going to talk about? So with Whiplash, ooh, no. Okay, so this video is just me talking about how much I like Aespa. So I don't really have any real way of saying all this stuff. But I will say, I really love their concept. I love every outfit that they have. I love the music videos, everything. They're just so cool. And although they have like problems with the stylists, because you know, the stylists, I don't know what's going on with SM and their stylist, but their stylist is like doing really bad with Aespa. Some of the stuff that they gave them were like pretty risky to give them, given that they're like moving around a lot. Some stuff like could easily hurt them and all that. So besides that, I do still like the like styling of them. But if only like they did better at making sure the styling wasn't like detrimental or whatever to the girls. But yeah, I like the outfits. I love their hair. Although I noticed this thing with like Ningning, she either only has like her long straight hair or like a ponytail, which is kind of annoying, and I kind of want to see her in something else. Like, I don't think she's ever cut her hair before or like had like short hair, unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah, she never really does anything with her hair. The only time she really drastically changed her hair was during Next Level when she had red hair. But other than that, I don't think she really had any other she's really had any other cool hairstyles or anything. And even then, she still just had a ponytail or her normal long straight hair. There's a couple of times where she does have bangs, but that's not really all that different. Whereas the rest of the members, they always get something cool going on with their hair in some way. Also, when they had to when they bleached Karina's hair for like the spicy era, that really annoyed me. Like her hair was like beautiful and healthy. up until they bleached her hair. Like, I'd rather them put a wig on her than bleach her hair, because, uh, oh, her hair. Okay, I just feel really bad about that. But yeah, I wish they did more with Ning's hair more often. Also, I don't know if yeah, I think I said this in my Whiplash reaction video. Uh, Ning's, like, I think it was a rap. I think it's technically a rap. I don't know how to differentiate differentiate between singing and rapping. So I'm not sure if she was rapping or singing there, but I'm gonna assume she was. But yeah, that part in Whiplash where she was rapping after the chorus, that after the first chorus, that was like my favorite part of Whiplash. The rest of Whiplash was like pretty fine, but that part was my favorite, and I really love when Winter and Ning rap. Like, their voices just sound so good. I kind of want Aespa to have, like, if they haven't done this already, which I don't think they have, if they could, like, put out a song where they're just rapping, like a very rap focused song, that would be really cool. I'd love to see it. Yeah, I really love that. What else? Okay, so with the albums, I want to think about which albums are probably my most least favorite. Obviously, Armageddon is my favorite album. I'd say my second favorite. Ooh, that's hard, actually. No, actually, my second favorite is Drama, definitely. I almost forgot that album existed for a second there. But yeah, Drama is definitely my second favorite Aespa album. Then, okay, I'm sort of like thinking about like both. I'm not thinking about the albums itself. I'm also thinking about like the styling and the music videos that came with these albums and stuff. But I should be talking about the albums specifically. So when it comes to like the songs in the albums, I'd say Armageddon's my favorite, then Drama, then probably Whiplash. Like, Whiplash, the actual song, it's not my favorite. It's not up there with my favorite Aespa songs, but it's okay. But the B-sides in that album, those are like really amazing. I really love Flowers, and then I really love Kill It, and then I really love Pink Hoodie. And then the other songs in the album are also good. I listen to them occasionally, but not as much as I listen to Flowers, Kill It, and Pink Hoodie. But yeah, okay, so I think Whiplash would probably be my third favorite Aespa album. And then, what else? I don't really know the names of their like older albums, but I think, but like I'm gonna just go by era now, because I'm not really 100% sure about what the album names were, because that was before I started getting into like buying albums and like paying attention to entire albums instead of just singular songs that had music videos with them. So yeah, so since I don't really know the album names or anything, I'm gonna just say like the eras and stuff. So I think I really like like the spicy era. So like Welcome to My World, I'm Unhappy, Thirsty, Salty and Sweet, as well as Spicy. All of those songs, I'd say that they come fourth. So that entire era, the spicy era, they come fourth as my fourth favorite Aespa album or era, whatever. And then I'd say probably the songs that came along with Black Mamba. I'm as I said, I'm not really sure what was going on there. That was like before I was paying attention to albums. So I'm pretty sure Black Mamba was a single, maybe. I don't know, but like Black Mamba. Okay, so Black Mamba era up to Savage. I'd say that's my fifth favorite era slash album that aespa came out with. And then I think I think Girls, I think that's the album. The songs that came during that era, that will probably be my least favorite, but it's still really good. It's my least favorite, but it has like amazing songs there. I love Illusion a lot. Yeah, I remember being like really excited when Illusion came out, and like I listened to it nonstop, like every single day. I do that a lot with new albums. Yeah, when new albums come out, I tend to like listen to them like multiple times a day, and I still like listen to each of these albums at least once a day. Like just earlier, I just listened to like the entirety of Whiplash and Armageddon. But yeah, I tend to listen to all these songs almost every day, with the exception of a couple of the ones that I don't like. Also, I must say, I really love aespa's, I think it's R&B songs. Their R&B songs are like really amazing. I think they're called R&B. I'm not really sure. But their songs Thirsty, Lucid Dreams, what else? Flowers, I think counts. Yeah, those songs are like some of my favorite ever aespa songs. And honestly, yeah, I think they definitely are. Okay, not Thirsty. I don't think Thirsty is like my favorite. It's not up there with my favorite aespa songs, but it's like amazing. Probably one of my favorite songs that came with Spicy. But I will say that Flowers is my favorite aespa song ever, and then Lucid Dreams might be my second favorite. But yeah. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, also there's solos that came with the Whiplash album. I'm so glad that they released the solos, because before they released the solo songs themselves, I had to listen to these videos that people put up where they took the audio from their performances, and they had to like try and quiet it down so you could hear the music more than you could hear the crowd and stuff. And it was kind of like messed up and whatnot, so obviously you can't really hear the songs very clearly, and it was annoying having to listen to that because I wanted to hear the actual song. So I'm so glad that they finally put out the solos themselves, and I seriously really love all of their solo songs. I'd say that Dopamine is my favorite of the solos, but I do tend to listen to Up more. So yeah, but Dopamine is probably my favorite of the solos. Also, okay, so also well, it's not unrelated, but it's not entirely about aespa, but Nibis. Nibis? How do you say it? Hold on. Let me look up the way that they spell it in Korean so I could tell how you're supposed to say it. Okay, so Nibis. Yeah, Nibis. Nibis. Yeah, Nibis. So, yeah, Nibis's debut. So, based off of a lot of her based off of the Instagram posts about her and stuff, and like recently SM has been like doing their like, I think 30-year anniversary stuff, and they had like Nibis in there and whatnot. People have been hating on her a lot. People are like talking about how they need to focus on their real idols, and how they just like don't like that she's getting so much how SM is focusing so much on her and stuff. And honestly, unpopular opinion, I really love Nibis and the concept of her existing, and I like that SM is treating her like a real idol even though she's not a real person, which is probably controversial to say, but that's how I feel. I really like that they're trying to I like that they have lore, and it's just really cool. So even though a lot of people don't like it, I really like the existence of nmixx. And I was really excited to see that she was becoming an idol somewhat. You know, she's not real, but she there's music by her somewhat, and I really like the idea of that. So I was really excited to see that, and I like seeing, and because she was debuting, that's why I wanted to make the Aespa lore video. But obviously, as you can tell, I kind of gave up on that. But yes, she reignited my love for Aespa again and for their lore, because they were putting out a bunch of videos about like nmixx lore, and it was just like really cool to see. Some stuff kind of confuses me, but one thing that like really made me want to get back into Aespa lore was the fact that in one of the lore videos for nmixx, they mentioned something called Code Black, I believe, and that was mentioned in Armageddon, the song, at the beginning. And so I wanted to see if I could try and connect the dots and whatnot, which is why I wanted to get into the lore to try and see what's going on, but I gave up on that for now. I'll come back to it another day, but for now I'm not even gonna try. But the Aespa lore is like so good. So yeah, that I really like the lore that they gave with her, and then I love the song that she had. It was called Done. It was really good, and I really like the music video. The music video was cool or whatever. I hope that they release some new music for her soon. They probably won't, cause I feel like it's probably a lot more money to. It's probably a lot. It probably costs a lot more money to like, make nmixx for the music videos than to actually use real idols. So they're probably focusing on their real groups instead. So we're probably not gonna get any more songs from her for who knows how long. But it is my dream to have a song with both nmixx and Aespa in it. If nmixx could feature in one of their songs, that would be the best thing in the world, honestly. At this very moment, I really need that to happen. If SM does not allow this to happen, I will actually be so mad, and I will actually I don't know. If they don't take the opportunity to have nmixx in an Aespa song, I would actually probably die. But that's how I feel about nmixx and her situation. But before I finish this video, because it's really long, before I finish this video, I do want to talk about each Aespa member individually, just because I just really love the members. So let's start off with my first love of the group, Karina. So for me, I always gravitate towards the dancers of K-pop groups. I don't know why. I don't know. I think I just like, I really like dancing a lot, and I love watching dances and whatnot. So I guess that's part of the reason why I gravitated towards her. But also, she's really pretty, and I don't know. I just really like her. I just gravitate towards her the most for some reason. Okay, so what I love about Karina. Okay. Okay, so obviously she's really pretty, as is all of the members. But I don't know, something about Karina is just like, I feel like Karina is like my type when it comes to girls, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what my type with girls are. No, I do know my type. And my type is, realistically, my type is more of like tomboys, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, none of the Aespa members are like my ideal type. But when it comes to like, when it comes to idols, or like, yeah, when it comes to idols, I feel like Karina is probably my ideal type. And and I think she's my ultimate bias. Meaning, I don't think, I'm not sure if like people say this anymore, but like, from, you know how there's like a thing where you have an ultimate bias, basically the idol that you love most out of every single idol that you know, within every single group that you know. For me, my ultimate bias is Karina. Yeah, she's like just my favorite idol ever. But I think that actually changed when Jihyo came out with her album. But I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm going back to Karina again. But yeah, so Karina, she's like really pretty. I think she's I don't even know if I want to say that. Like, in my opinion, she's the most like pretty idol ever in like all of K-pop. When it comes to girls, when it comes to boys, I'd say it's probably Felix. But uh when it comes to like female idols, I'd say that Karina is the prettiest out of every single one of them. Oh, and I just like remembered that like Christmas special thing that they came out with, where Karina was, I don't even know what was going on. Karina was like some, I don't know. It was a weird Christmas special that they came out with, and I'm not gonna lie, the whole storyline in that like actually almost made me cry. But anyways, yeah, like watching her in that video was like, her face is just so pretty, and I seriously love idols that have I love idols that have moles, and like I Karina is like 10 times prettier because of the mole that she has, like right here, I think it is. Yeah, like right here. And it just looks so good. It's just like, I feel like it just like brings her whole face together. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she'd be pretty without it, obviously. But I don't know, something about it just makes her even prettier. I don't know why. And like the same applies with like Mina. She has, or had, I think she got rid of them, but she like had a few moles, I think, and like that looked really nice on her. Ugh. Okay, like usually I don't really like moles, but like with them, with Mina and Karina, it just looks so good. But anyways, so yeah, and then with her, I really like Karina's voice a lot, and I think that's also something that I like about her, like the most. And I don't know, I like the way she raps, and the way she sings is okay. I think I like the way she raps more though. I don't know. I don't know. I just, you know, I just love Karina. That's it basically. Then for who do I want to talk about next? I guess I'll talk about from oldest to youngest. So Giselle. So I'm not gonna lie, when I first started listening to Aespa, Giselle was my least favorite member. I don't know why. Like, she was, I don't know why. I think it was because she wasn't really great at dancing at first. Like, she was good, obviously. Otherwise, she wouldn't be an idol. But she was obviously not as good as the other three, and you could tell that she wasn't. It's not that she was struggling, but I don't know. Her dancing just wasn't very great at first, and also, I'm not gonna lie, she was pretty, but she wasn't like super attractive at first. Which I do feel bad about saying, but that's just me. I just personally have a certain look that I like, and yeah, she just like wasn't my favorite because I don't know, she just wasn't really my type, and she wasn't really great at dancing. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like her voice at first. I don't know why, but at first when I discovered them, I didn't really like her voice too much. But over the amount of time, over the few years that I've known them, I've actually started to like her a lot more. And so like, it was probably up until around girls, think around that era, that's when I started to like sort of start liking her, but she was still my least favorite just because I liked the other members more. But then in like I think Spicy era, she started growing on me a lot more. In fact, let me think. Yeah, I liked her. I liked her. I started to like her voice more. When I heard "Welcome to My World," that's when I started liking her voice. Even though her voice like literally did not really change at all, it was probably like slight, not even like that much deeper than from when they debuted. But yeah, when I heard "Welcome to My World," honestly, I really started liking her voice. And then, okay, what era? And then at that point, I like started liking her like as much as Ning Ning. Yeah, I started liking her as much as Ning Ning at that point. So at that point, I didn't. She wasn't my least favorite, but she wasn't as amazing as Karina was to me at that point. But then when they came out with Armageddon, I don't know what happened, but this Giselle in the Armageddon era is like a whole new person. Her dancing was improved like significantly, and it was like super noticeable. And when I first saw her dancing, I was actually shocked at how well she was doing. And it was like, and like she looked so much more confident than she used to, and like I don't know, she just looked like and it wasn't even just the dancing that did it for me, but like in the music video, she just looked so much cooler, and I don't know, I think she like gained a lot more confidence, and because she gained a lot more confidence and she learned how to dance better. So like that really made me like her a lot more. So and then okay, what else? And because of that, I like started liking her more. And then I think it was, I forgot which music video it was. I think it was like the Armageddon music video, as well as like the dance practice. In the like dance practice, my eyes were like usually gravitating towards her a lot. And then with the music video for Armageddon, okay, so the way she was, okay, so her whole vibe in the Armageddon music video, I'd say that whole vibe is like my ideal type for a girl. Like I don't know how to explain. It's like she yeah, I don't know how to like explain it in a not weird way. Like yeah, you know, like her whole vibe, like was just like, and yeah, at that moment, I just like started having a crush on her. And if you didn't know this, I never had a crush on any idols up until I started listening to Mamamoo, and I started having a crush on Moonbyul, and that that turned into like I had a whole like phase where I kind of obsessed over her, and I'm not gonna lie, I started like saving a bunch of like Instagram pictures of her, just cause like she was just so pretty. And if you couldn't see, well, as you can see, I have like a couple of pictures of her up there. I have 2 pictures of her in my closet. Yeah, it was a whole thing. But yeah, she was the first idol that I've ever had a crush on. And because I didn't want to like have crushes on idols, because I felt like that was weird. And I also didn't like, if it was weird because like, I don't know, that just felt strange to me. And also like usually people who have crushes on idols are not very, they're not very stable, to be honest. So yeah, I didn't like want to have crushes on idols, but Minbyul just was something else. I can't. But yeah, so I started having a crush on her, but that was the only idol that I've ever had a crush on, ever. But then I got into Stray Kids, and I ended up having a crush on every single one of the members. So yeah, at that point I was just like, whatever, might as well just start accepting that some of these idols I have crushes on. So yeah, the only idols I had crushes on at this point was Minbyul, and then pretty much all of the Stray Kids members. And then I sort of had a crush on Eugene from itzy, but it wasn't like that big. It was just like a couple of moments where a couple of Eugene moments were like, yeah, but so yeah, I kind of like crushed on her a bit, but not really. So then I didn't really have crushes on any idols really except for Stray Kids members and Minbyul. But then during the Armageddon era, I actually developed a crush for Giselle. And this, with the Stray Kids members, the crush was just like, Stray Kids members are like really attractive, yeah. But with like Minbyul, I actually like have a crush on her. And I didn't really have that with the Stray Kids members. But with Giselle, I got that same like crush feeling that I got with Minbyul. And yeah, so I'd say that Giselle is technically my second favorite, like the second idol that I've ever had like an actual genuine crush for or a crush on. And yeah, so that's how I feel about Giselle. I like have a genuine crush on her now because of the Armageddon era. Yeah, they And not only that, but like in Whiplash, it just like furthered that just made my crush on her even stronger because of her scenes in that music video. Oh my gosh. Not to mention the what was it? Okay, so for the Mine audio, so in their Armageddon album, they have a song called Mine, and like they have like an audio for it, and there's like couple of clips of each of the members for those audios. And for the Mine audio, they had like a bunch of clips of Giselle, and ooh, those clips are so good. That's probably my favorite like clip thing that they have for the Aespa members. I really love like I really love those clips. Giselle was just okay. Anyways, moving on. Giselle, I have a crush on her, sure. Yeah. And even though she was my least favorite member, she quickly became probably my favorite member for a while before I started liking Winter, which I'll get to. So yeah, she's not my favorite member. Giselle is not my favorite member, obviously, but she is like tying with like the rest of the members at this point. Basically, with the way I like the members, at first it was like from most to least favorite was Karina, Winter, Ningning, and then Giselle. But then soon it was like Karina, Winter, and then Ningning and Giselle were tying. But now it's like every single member, all four of them, they're tying together, and I just like can't choose who I like the most. But I say Karina just because she's the one that I started liking at first, and she's the one that I still tend to gravitate towards the most when I like watch their dance videos and whatnot. But realistically, I love all of the members as much as each other, and I can't choose who I like the most. But anyways, what was I saying? I don't really know what I was saying, but let's move on to Winter. So Winter, she was cool and all. She was my second favorite member, probably because I don't know, she was just pretty, I guess. And I did like her vocals, sort of. But I don't know, her vocals were like okay. I don't really like the like more high-pitched vocals. They kind of annoy me. But with Winter, I kind of actually liked hers a little. So yeah, I kind of just like remained like kind of neutral with Winter. I liked her, but like she wasn't like there was no point where I didn't like her, and there was no point where I really, really liked her up until I'd say the Whiplash era. And honestly, during the Whiplash era, that's where I like really started to focus on Winter and like started to like her like almost as much as Karina up until the point where I started liking her more than Karina, but that's changed now. I like them like both the same. But yeah, the Whiplash era was like amazing for winter. I can't say that it like, I don't know. I don't know, her scenes in the Whiplash music video were amazing, and if you watch my Whiplash reaction, you probably know how I felt about like a lot of her scenes, or well, like one of her specific scenes where she was singing the chorus. That part was like, it got me. It like really got me. But anyways, yeah, her scenes in that music video were just like really amazing. And then I seen like a couple of like concept photos for her, and just like a bunch of other photos from like the whole like Whiplash era, and like the makeup that they gave her for this era was just amazing. It looks so good on her, and I loved that, like, I don't know what it was, like the ponytail that she had that was like kind of like frizzy a bit. I don't know how to explain it, but like the ponytail she had, I really like that look on her a lot. But yeah, I love the outfits they gave her and the makeup, especially. And then at that point, I started actually having a crush on her too. Not as much as like Giselle and Mimbyul, but it was still like a pretty strong crush, stronger than like my crush on Stray Kids. But yeah, I really love Winter a lot. But because this video is like getting really long, I'm just gonna speed up to Ning Ning now. As you know, I love Ning Ning based off of the fact that I wanted the Armageddon album for her, and like I don't know, I seriously love Ning Ning's voice, like probably the most out of the aespa members at the moment, and I don't know, okay, so something that I do dislike now. Not that it's bad. She could do whatever she wants, or whatever happened, I don't really care. But I really like how, like, went around closer to, like, their debut. Ning Ning, she had, like, a rounder face. Like, her cheeks were, like, sort of chubby. And she was, like, she wasn't chubby, but, like, she wasn't, like skinny or anything. No, she was skinny, but, you know, she wasn't the size that she is now, which is, like, a lot more skinnier. Yeah, I liked how full her cheeks looked and everything, because like she just like looked super adorable, and I love that. So I'm kind of sad that she lost that like in the recent years, but that's fine. She could do whatever she wants. But that's just like how I feel. I miss I like kind of miss like her chubby cheeks. I'm not gonna lie. That like really made me like her around like their debut era. But yeah, other than that, Ning Ning is just amazing. She's really, really pretty. I forgot who the visual was. I remember when I first got into aespa and I like looked up their positions, and like Karina had every single top position ever. Like unless I'm remembering it wrong, I'm pretty sure she had like main dancer, main rapper, lead singer or something. I'm pretty sure she was like visual. Karina's the leader. She like had every single like top position, which was like kind of annoying to me, because like I don't know, I feel like she shouldn't be every single thing, and obviously I feel like the company kind of like favored her over the other members, which really annoyed me. But I think that changed now. I think they have different positions now, or the positions like don't really matter, because I don't really hear anybody talking about K-pop positions anymore, and like it's kind of hard to look up the positions of some people. See, I don't think positions really have any weight anymore, and they're not really focused on. But yeah, I feel like Ning Ning had the visual position at some point, unless I'm remembering it wrong. It might have even been Winter. I really don't remember. But yeah, if Ning Ning did have the visual position, that was perfect, because like Ning Ning is literally, I don't know, something about her look is like very ethereal to me, like every single one of the aespa members, they all have like a specific visual to them, and I'd say like it's all of them still have like that ethereal visual to them, but I feel like Ningning has the most ethereal vibe to her. I don't know, something about her look is just like is literally otherworldly for me, and I just really, I don't know, she's just really pretty. And then I don't know, something about her voice is like super good. As I said, I really loved like that rap bit that she had in Whiplash. The way she sounded there is like my favorite way that she does with. It's my favorite way that she like sings or raps with her voice. Is I don't know how to explain what she did there, but and like her voice there was like my favorite way for her to sing or rap. And honestly, she has. I think she's. Ooh, wait, let me think about it. Yeah, I think she has my favorite voice in like all of K-pop ever. Maybe. I think. Either her or. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so I do like. Okay, I have a thing with voices, so I like really. I don't know. Voices like play a big factor in like how much I like someone. And for me, my favorite voices in K-pop is Ningning, Felix, who else? Uh, Moonbyul. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, wait. Let me think. Let me think again. Okay, so my favorite voices in K-pop my favorite voices in K-pop are Ningning, Felix, Moonbyul, Ugi, uh, ooh, I feel like there was someone else. Okay, I'm gonna just say it's them, cause I can't even remember. Wait, no. Yeah, those are my favorite voices in K-pop. So yeah. Anyways, Ningning. I think she has like the top spot of my favorite voices in K-pop at the moment. It used to be Minbyul, but I don't know. I think I kind of outgrew my crush for her a bit. I mean, I still have one on her, but like I don't know. I think I like Ningning's more. So yeah, I just really love her voice. She, as I said in my Whiplash reaction video, I think Ningning's voice like sounds like really expensive, if that makes sense. Like I don't know. She just sounds fancy and elegant and I don't know. Something about her voice is just amazing. But then also I also really love Ningning because I feel like this is like a known fact, but Ningning is like the best performer of all of the aespa members, like from the start. Because at the start of their career, the aespa members they were kind of lacking in facial expressions, and like they were just like kind of they weren't like very captivating on stage or anything. But they have like really improved, I think, during the Armageddon era. No, in the drama era, they started like doing better facial expressions and everything. But before then, Ningning was like the only one to like. I think she actually did facial expressions sometimes, a bit, and also like just her performing. She just performed better than the others. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, and because of that, I really loved her, and I just love her vibe and everything. So yeah, I want to talk about more, but I just like because I didn't like plan out what I was gonna say. I'm kind of like all over the place, and I just can't really. I'm finding it hard to like think about what I want to say exactly, and I'm finding it hard to think about. I'm finding it hard to figure out what I want to say next, because I want to talk about a bunch of different things with them, but it's just hard to keep up with what I want to say. So yeah, that's basically how I feel about aespa. they're literally the best group ever, in my opinion, and I wish that that they were like a lot more popular than they are. I know it. I know they're popular, but honestly, for me, I feel like they should be even more popular. They're, they're just good in so many ways. All of them, I feel like, are all rounders. And I'm pretty sure they actually like wrote and made and produced their solo songs. So I'm pretty sure they're like aces. So the fact that every single member could sing, rap, and dance very well, and the fact that they are able to make their own music, I believe, if I'm not remembering things wrong, like they're literally so talented. And then even though this isn't their doing specifically, the fact that it has to do with their group, the fact that their group has like lore to it, which I know is what SM does with all of their groups, but I like the whole storyline that Aespa has specifically, and I like just like everything. I like the styling, the concept, just everything is just so good, so good. Also, before I finish this, if you didn't, just to driving the fact that I like Aespa a lot. If you didn't know this, I have like what is it? My like desktop, my computer's like wallpaper and stuff. It's all of Aespa. I'm gonna show you it right now if I could like take pictures of it or whatever. But yeah, my lock screen is a scene from the Black Mamba music video. Like my account's profile picture is a picture of all of the members during the Hot Mess era. What else? There's also my wallpaper for like the desktop. That's a picture of all of them during the Hot Mess era. And then also my Google, like the Google wallpaper thing is also of Ningning in like that like room where she was like at the PC. It's of Ningning from Black Mamba. Yeah, like I really love Aespa like a whole lot, and honestly, their group is just way too amazing. I really want to get their light stick, but I don't have money for it right now. I like spent it all. So one day I'm going to get their light stick. And I also saw that there's like this cool CD player that they have, and I really want that CD player, so I'm trying to find a way to get it. I'm pretty sure it's like a limited edition type of item or something, but I really like the way it looks and I really want it, so I'm trying to figure out how to get it. But even if I do find out, I don't even know if I have the money to get it. But regardless, I just really love Aespa. They're my favorite group. Their music and their whole style is just like, it's like literally perfect for me. It's everything that I am and want to be, basically. So yeah, I have this thing where when I get a house one day, if I do, hopefully, if I am able to ever get a house, I want to like decorate my house. I want to decorate my house the way similar to the way the room that Ningning was in was decorated in the Black Mamba music video. Yeah, I want my house to be like decorated like that with like all the bright colors, a bunch of like lights and everything. I just want everything to be a vibe. I want everything to be like in that sort of vibe. Also, I also want to like take in like the vibe of every single one of their like colorful eras and like kind of have that be the way I decorate my house or my room or whatever. So like the Hot Mess era, I want to like have like all of that pink and stuff, but I also want like a bunch of different colors like their Black Mamba era. So yeah, anyways, yeah, just everything about Aespa is just everything that I love about anything. So yeah, that's how I feel about Aespa. That's my review of Armageddon, basically. It was not really much of a review. I barely spoke about the album itself, but yeah, I just really love Aespa. But yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video because I've been going on for way too long and my throat is starting to hurt. Every time I start making these videos, I keep talking like way too much and way too loud. My throat just starts hurting like so bad. But yeah, so I'm just gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. It would really help me. And please subscribe because I don't know, I really I really want to try and do good at doing YouTube. I don't know. I really like making videos, even though it doesn't seem like it based off of how little I upload. I do like making them, but it's just difficult because it's hard to do that when my family's around and whatnot. So yeah, but I really want to get into YouTube a lot more. It's really fun from what I've been doing so far, and I'm really proud of like how I'm doing. Like usually I don't really talk this well at all. Like even with my family, I don't talk this much. So it's really helpful to be able to like speak my thoughts about things because I never get to in any other situation. So I really do like having to do this. So it would make me like really happy if people actually enjoyed watching my videos. I'm really proud of how I'm doing with this, even though it's like not great. I really want to try doing a lot better, and it would really motivate me if like people thought that I was doing pretty well with this. So it would be nice if you guys could subscribe to me and like this video. I'm trying to like do like variety content sort of. I'm still going to stay in like the K-pop genre, but I'm basically just going to like make different videos about my opinions on things just cuz I don't know, this is basically like a public diary for me. Just to like have my thoughts recorded cuz I do have a thing with like memories, so I like to like go back on things and I can't really do that easily just from thinking back in my mind. So it is really helpful to like have these videos out there so that I could always go back to see how I felt in certain times. I like making these videos just so I could just speak my mind and see if like anybody else feels the same, and like in the future I could come back and see if I still feel the same way about these things, or like just see how much I've grown since I made said videos. And I have like been doing that recently. I like look back on my older videos that I used to post on here, and yeah, I'm definitely doing a lot better. I'm still not great. I'm like pretty bad, but I actually talk a lot more, which I'm actually pretty happy about because I didn't realize how much I actually improved at like speaking to the camera compared to my previous videos from like years ago, which those ones were like really bad. But yeah, it's making me really happy to see like how much better I'm getting at this. Even if it's not that much better, it's still an improvement, and I really like seeing that. I don't even know how I even got to talking about this, but yeah, if you care to hear my opinions about different things, mostly about like movies or shows or K-pop, but I'll also talk about other things as well if I think about anything that I want to discuss. So yeah, if you like that kind of content, then this is probably the place for you. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.